Special thanks to every survivor leader, law enforcement officer, prosecutor, service provider, and expert for your commitment to ending the scourge of human trafficking. I especially want to thank and recognize Gina Cavallo, not only as an organizer, but as a survivor leader whose courage and commitment are helping to transform how we respond to human trafficking in New Jersey and across our country. When survivors lead, systems improve. When law enforcement listens to those survivors, justice becomes more effective. And when we all work together, lives are saved. This conference could not be timelier. In a short time, the world will turn its eyes to our region for the FIFA World Cup 2026. Major international events bring celebration, tourism, and economic opportunity, but they also bring increased vulnerability. Traffickers look for moments of evil opportunity, chaos, high demand, and anonymity. They exploit crowded venues, transient populations, and online platforms to sell both sex and forced labor. We must be clear. Human trafficking is not inevitable during large events, but prevention requires preparation. And that is why this conference is so very important. You are equipping officers with survivor-informed and trauma-informed training. That means recognizing the signs of coercion and exploitation. It means understanding how trauma affects memory and behavior. It means knowing that a victim may not self-identify. And it means approaching every potential victim not as a suspect, but as someone who may be under force, fraud, or coercion. As the prime author of the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000 and 4 subsequent anti-human trafficking laws in 2003, 2005, 2016, and 2018, I have long believed that our response must rest on the 3 Ps: prevention, protection, and prosecution. Prevention requires awareness and coordination before the first whistle blows at the World Cup. Protection requires strong partnerships between law enforcement and service providers so that when a victim is identified, there is somewhere safe to take him or her, and most of these will be women, someone trained to care for them in a pathway towards healing. And prosecution requires that we go after traffickers aggressively and relentlessly. Not just the low-level recruiters, but the organizers, the buyers, the profiteers who fuel this criminal enterprise. The World Cup will bring millions of visitors to the United States, including here in our own state of New Jersey and New York region. And that means hotel workers, transportation providers, stadium staff, and local businesses must also be engaged and situationally aware of a potential trafficking crime in progress and what must be done to ensure the intervention of law enforcement. It means federal, state, and local law enforcement must be synchronized, all working together. It means data sharing and task forces must be fully operational. And it means survivor voices must be at the center of every strategy. Because survivors understand what traffickers do, they understand the grooming tactics, the coded language, the vulnerabilities that are exploited. Their expertise is not theoretical, it is lived. This conference models what the future of anti-trafficking work should look like: collaboration, humility, shared mission, and absolute tenacity. Let me also say our preparation for the World Cup should not be temporary. The systems we build now, the training, the protocols, the trust between agencies and survivor leaders must endure long after the final match. Trafficking does not disappear when the crowds go home. New Jersey has been a leader in confronting this crime, but we cannot be complacent. Trafficking happens in suburbs and cities alike. It happens in hotels, massage parlors, agricultural fields, private homes, and online. It affects women and girls, but also boys and men. It affects U.S. citizens and foreign nationals. And it often, as we all know, hides in plain sight. Your presence here sends a powerful message. We absolutely refuse to let traffickers exploit the vulnerable. To the law enforcement officers in this room, thank you. Again, I say thank you. And you know, trauma-informed policing is not soft on crime, it is smart on crime. It leads to stronger cases, greater victim cooperation, and more successful prosecutions. To the survivor leaders, thank you for turning unimaginable pain, and to purpose. Your love, courage, faith in God, and tenacity is an inspiration to us all, especially victims who often feel abandoned, without hope, and often feel so helpless. And to Gina and the New Jersey Coalition, thank you for building bridges where they are most needed. And I want to thank parenthetically Gina for working so hard on the Frederick Douglass Act, the new Anti-Human Trafficking Act that I'm trying to get passed here in the House. It is just extraordinary what you've been able to do, and I am so, so grateful. If we do all of this right, if we prepare thoroughly now before the World Cup, train effectively, collaborate, and heed the lessons taught by survivors, we can ensure that the FIFA World Cup 2026 is remembered for extraordinary athletic achievement, not exploitation. Let this conference be more than a meeting. Let it be the turning point, a launching pad for vigilance, for partnership, and for justice. Together we can prevent trafficking before it occurs, protect those who are vulnerable, and hold traffickers fully accountable. Thank you, and may God bless your work.